In French, in France, we would say baguette.
Welcome back, Sky Pirates.
Ha ha cat.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? Lower the music. Let me double check that everything is working. But how are you all? In the meantime, okay. That is working. That is connected. It's there. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. All right. Okay, I think we are good to go. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How's it going? Mon, you were first. It is late early for you. over there. Sassy, welcome in. Sassy, how are you? How's it going? My chat auto-scrolled. Let's see. Bruised, hello, how are you? Okay, I tried something, see if it would fix the whole camera thing. Didn't work. So, good to know. Good to know that didn't work. Brad, hello, how are you? And Kim, yesterday I had a plumber in my house who sounded just like you. Oh no. And I spent the entire time being like, why does Mr. Plumber sound like Mr. Jetpack Paul? It could have been me, who knows? Sassy with the 3-stream streak. Excellent. And Brad with one too. Let's see, rest of the week has been fantastic. Just chilling and playing some games. Been hitting up Terraria recently and absolutely enjoying playing it again. Ooh, very fun. Emmer, thanks so much for the 38 months. Appreciate it. I need to get back to it myself. Really enjoyed Terraria. I saw Gizmo was playing it or something. Let's see, the last time I played was in 2012. Goodness, only just recently tried it. Wasn't prepared to enjoy it as much as I did. Let's see, at 3 a.m., wide awake, working on stream stuff, but overall doing well. Yeesh. That is early. That is very early. Yeah, Discord is dead. It's still dead. In fact, speaking of, A couple people tried getting back into the old one. Very annoying, by the way. Don't do that. Gave me more work to do. It's still dead. In fact, I don't know if it's coming back now. I don't even want to deal with it anymore. Especially now people were getting back into it via like the fact that their Twitch was connected to the Discord. And so they were doing that. I had to remove that functionality, so you can't now, but it was very annoying to deal with. At random times having people join in on the old one. Because you're not even going to the new one that I was working on. You were going to the old one. Very annoying though, don't do that. So yeah, Discord's still dead. TBD. To be dead till whenever I decide that it's worth it. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing very well. Today we are playing a game called Rough Justice 84, which it's branded content. Boop. Forgot to hit that button. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, because people don't listen, I guess. Wait, your Discord server's dead? Why? What happened? It gone. I deleted it. I said no more. I wanted to make a new one to start from scratch, kind of streamline it, etc. So I kicked everyone out and am making a new one. Feels like we were just scolded by the teacher. Well, you guys kind of were. Imagine my surprise getting pinged that people are joining the Discord, but I'm like, you guys, what are you guys doing? You guys know there's nothing in it, or that everyone's gone. What are you doing? Very, very frustrating. Punishing the whole class for a few bad students? Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's how it goes. And Emmers with the 5-stream streak. Excellent. Got to get a spray bottle and spray it. I kicked them out like within the first minute. I kicked them out, and I was like, surely it's not gonna happen again. And I think then the next day or two it happened again. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? The thing that is sad is all the clip links are gone, but I mean they still exist on the clips page.
Jet set.
That's fine.
And ready to go.
What
Gilmore!
do
Wait,
you
didn't
get
you
when
just do one?
dinosaurs crash their cars? Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I feel like just the last other
13
day.
Hyper's Dino Dance.
Gilmore! Thank you so much for the 41 months and 2 Yeah, I'm pretty sure maybe it's one of those weird, like, Twitch when it resub deals. I feel like it was just the other day. But thank you so much for the tier 3 with 41 months. Incredible. What do you call when the dinosaurs crash their cars? Tyrannosaurus Rex. Lol. But yeah. So anyway. Right, we're playing a game called Rough Justice 84. It's probably going to be a short stream today. It is a kind of a mix between a few different genres, I think. From my understanding, it is partially like a management type game with some board game elements. So we are running like a detective agency, and we have to hire like PIs and I think train them on skills and stuff, but then you also have to play some mini games as well. And then I think you can like send them out to locations, and then they have to like do checks, sort of. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it's done, but visually I thought it felt very much to my style of what I like, aesthetics. Plus it's a detective agency and all that sort of stuff. And so I was like, I feel like this is kind of my bag. But board games on the computer, I know, unbelievable. The Jet Avocado Detective Agency. I hope we get to name ours if we do. But I think there's also stories, so we might not get that option. But anyway, I'm just getting coffee everywhere.
You got bamboozled.
Sassy, you didn't need to do that. Because I can't, they're on sale. Oh, they're right. That is on sale. Well, thank you. Turnip veggie, piggyback panic, Cinnamon toast. Wow. I can't read. Punch lasers and Rachel spell. Make sure you give a thank you if you are here, because it is very kind of Sassy to give out so many. But thank you, Sassy. Thank you very much. But let's see. Anything else I need to mention before we hop into the game? I don't think so.
Dang.
Oh, I will say, and Gilmore with the 100 bits is starting.
Hypers.
Well, starting hype train? Question mark. Usually that works. Why didn't it work? Never mind. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it didn't work. What was I gonna say? Oh, I watched a little bit of the show Reacher, which is on Amazon Prime. I had watched season 1 way before then. No, that's weird. I don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, now it started. That's weird. I wonder if something like had just timed out, like right before Gilmore did that. I don't know. There it is. Thank you, Emmers, for the 100 bits, and Gilmore for the 100. Not sure if I'm gonna be on for long, but currently doing some work in OBS. Hey, no worries at all. It won't even be a long one, so not gonna miss much. Oh yeah, I guess with the 5 gifted subs, you guys are already at a tier 2 hype train. So you guys are gonna get some Christmas emotes. I got pretty much all of the ones that I wanted. There's still some that I didn't get.
Dang.
But
Happy New Year.
And Sassy, thank you for those 200. Emmers for the 2, and Briz for the 100. Thank you so much. Made it to the next level. The last one that I really wanted, I'm missing some from tier 1 and tier 2 of the holiday hype train emotes. But I did get one that I really wanted. Which is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Hype fist. It looks so angry. Dang. And Briz with another 200. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you guys get a good emote for this. I think it ends January 2nd, I think, or 4th. There's so many things, like I think the Steam sale ends on the 4th. I think Steam sale ends on the 4th. I think maybe the hype train stuff ends on the 2nd. But Gilmore, thank you for the 101. Appreciate it. I hope you guys get a good one. What level are we at? 3. So yeah, I think there are some good ones in that one. I think the fifth one might be on 3, or is that 2? Oh, I guess I have the full. Hold on. In case you're curious. Boop. These are the holiday emotes. By tier. So I have all of them except for I have tier 4 and 5 complete. Of the third row, I don't have the GG or the crying one or the wow, maybe? I don't really know what that is. Second row, I don't have the bird or the frog, I don't think, with the scarf. I have the others. And then tier 1, I think I have all of them. Yes, there's only a few that I'm missing. But I find it weird. Like, I wonder why this one is animated, and that's the only one animated of tier 4. And there's other interesting things to me. Like, there's the noodle one that doesn't match anything. There are 3 frog emotes, but there's not one on the bottom row or the first one. There's 2 snowman emotes on the 4th. There's like a lot that I was like, I wonder how they decide what goes where and what was for this. But anyway, I kind of wish they brought back Ha Ha Cat. That'd be nice, so I could finally have it. Oh, you got the golden Kappa. Very fun. Very fun. It only lasts for 24 hours, right? So you must have gotten it just within the past 24. We've never had a Kappa hype train. A gold Kappa. It is a gingerbread frog, right? Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. There is oh, yeah, he is. You're right. I was just looking on that column and didn't see him. But yeah, you're right. My bad. Oh, I was gonna say, I was watching the show Reacher, which I don't think would be for everybody. But I do like it. Like, it's pretty good. I had seen season 1 a bit ago. And I don't really fully remember season 1, to be honest. I only remember parts of it. Is that in focus now? It's better. I started watching season 2. Season 2 is not fully on Amazon Prime yet. It's like, I think maybe halfway through the season, maybe. I enjoy Reacher. I'm liking the second season. I won't spoil much, but I will say that everything, Reacher season 2 is an anime. It's a live action anime. And you can't prove me wrong. Because I'm right. Yeah, I got hype cries. But thank you everybody for the 6 subs, 803 bits. I hope you got a good emo. I got a level 3 one because I had 4 and 5 complete. But all right, or was it? Did we get to level 4 or no? You guys all might have gotten tier 3. Which ones did you guys get? Oh, did you get that one? Nice. We got that one last time. That was for the first holiday hype train. I think we all got that one, and I feel like that's a good one to have. It's a very adorable one. Oh, one that I'll say I don't think was made well is the first reindeer one, where it's laughing. Where is it? I don't think this one looks very good. Like, in its small form. To me, kind of looks like it's yawning. Because the brown, I feel like the brown part of, like the dark brown hoof, looks like almost more of like an open mouth than it does like its hand, or its paw, or whatever, in front of its face. So I feel like, yeah, it looks bored. But it's supposed to be like laughing. But a dark theme, you lose a lot of the details now. I agree, yes. Yeah, I don't think it's a very, I think that one's one of the weakest ones. But anyway, not that we're rating them. But, what was I gonna say? Reacher, season 2 so far, is a live action anime. Every person in it has a catchphrase, and they will say it at least once per episode. There's also a few times where, so it's been interesting because I have also been watching Elementary, which is details matter, right? They say it, and the thing is that every character has their own thing that they repeat. for example, Reacher will say to Neely, I think is her name, he'll say, "Do I tell you how smart you are?" And she always says, "Not often enough." There's details matter, there's whatever, but like each person has their own catchphrase, and every time I'm just like, what in the world? But so it's been interesting because I've been watching Elementary, and I feel like all Sherlock shows kind of have, detective shows kind of do this at times, where it's like they're trying to solve something and then it's just like, oh, the detective just knows some random fact, and that happens to be related to the case. And it's just like, I mean, it's because they study a lot or whatever, but it's sort of just set up like, it's not information that they found in the case. It's just like they're able to pull this info elsewhere that helps them, and it's a very random fact. In Elementary, it happens a lot. Though I will say I feel like Elementary does a good job of like incorporating it in a way that maybe like isn't so like Sherlock is just cheating. I guess sometimes it is, and the characters will remark that it's weird that somebody knows this, and I feel like that's at least I like that they acknowledge that. Like the other characters are just like who knows that kind of information, like that's weird, and it's just odd that Sherlock would know very specific information about all these different topics or whatever. But I feel like he'll try to explain even why he knows that, which I think is nice. It's usually related to maybe an old case or something like that. But it can still be sort of like, I don't think it's Deus Ex Machina necessarily, but it's very like, I don't know. It's just like, somebody has to know this information. We don't know a way of having a character like give this information, or like a witness, or they find a clue that helps him. It's just like, no, he just knows this thing and it's pivotal to the case. In Reacher though, it's been interesting because they kind of do that. And I don't know if this is like on purpose, but sometimes he's wrong, but nobody ever mentions it. A light spoiler, there's at some point where he says they're trying to figure out what happened to this one person, and they realize that they have a like PO box, and so they go in to get to unlock it, but they don't know the number, and so he's like, well, this person is right-handed, and so they would choose a right-handed, or like a box on the right side of the building or whatever, or on the wall. They would choose one that's on the right side, because right-handed people will choose one on the right side. I was like, I don't think that's how that works. First of all, like when I signed up for a PO box, I'm just assigned one. I don't get to choose one. You get to choose like a size box, but you don't get to like, I want this number or anything, typically. Anyway, the funny thing is that he was like wrong, but they don't ever address it. So when they walk into the PO box, or like the post office, there's boxes on the right side and then in front of them. And the first thing he does is he checks all the ones on the right side, and it's not it. Like it's not where it is. And then he eventually finds it in the ones in front. There's not any on the left side. So his whole like, he would choose one on the right side, all that stuff was just pointless information. And but there's been a few other times where the character of Reacher will say something like that, and I've noticed it either ends up not being true, or is just such a random like fact that part of me is like, I don't know. It kind of it goes into the Sherlock thing where I'm like, why do you know that? And he doesn't ever explain typically of like why he knows certain information or why. I don't know. It would be, he knows that it would be like this way. But anyway, Reacher has been interesting. I've decided just to stop until the rest of the episodes come out. I don't even know how many are left, but I hate waiting. And so I was like, I'm just going to binge the rest. So I'm just going to wait. But anyway, friends, we are going to hop into the game. Very curious to check it out. The art style looks cool. I feel like it's going to have good music. I'm excited. All right. Hopefully this is not too loud. Talk Mr. Panda into playing. We were here yesterday. Oh, very nice. That's awesome. How are you guys enjoying it? Filmed. Nope. Oh. Disclaimer, although inspired by certain actual events, the characters, places, companies, and events depicted in the video game are fictitious. Any similarities are entirely coincidental. It's created by a diverse team with various beliefs and persuasions. We have strived to remain true to the game. Something, something, something. Parts are spoopy. Interesting. I didn't know there were any spoopy things. Disable tutorial hints. Typewriter effect. Whoa. Oh, there you go. Just drop it a little bit, you know? Oh, I just realized it says L1, R1, increase, decrease. Okay. Anything special? No. Okay. Rough justice.
I remember like it was yesterday. We came up together. Jim was a rising star. He took me along for the ride. Corruption in the department was an open secret. No way Jim was gonna let it slide. Jim kept me on the straight and narrow.
Good old Jim.
They can say what they want, but it was a setup. Simple as that. An honorable cop in Seneca? Jim never stood a chance. Prison couldn't have been easy, even for someone like Jim.
Today marks the day as Seneca City's murder capital of the U.S.
I hereby declare that as of today, the Seneca Enforcement Act is in effect.
As your new DA, I can promise you this. We will turn the tide.
In an unlikely turn of events, former Super Cop Jim Baylor has been
I like that they keep calling him a super cop. Are we Jim? Who is talking? Are we the super cop?
It's good to see you, Jim. Sorry
Gotta
for
get it.
the
I guess we are
less than
Jim.
frequent visits. People talk, you know? Can't give them the excuse. Not that I give a damn no more. I should have left after what went down. But life on the force is behind me. Independent now. Just like I always talked about. Pension be damned.
Don't sweat it, Hank. Putting yourself on the line for me wouldn't have changed a thing.
Thanks, buddy. Means a lot. Like I was saying, I'm done with the Force. Have been for a while. Soon as they passed the SEA, every clown, ex-cop, ex-fed, ex-whatever was lining up to start their own agency. It was a real feeding frenzy, I'm telling you.
And where does Hank Kowalski figure into all that? Who
I know you're
Kowalski?
the by-the-book guy, but I'm telling you, Jim, SEA really took the shackles off.
feel like Kowalski is a name famous police detective or something.
Work to go around like you wouldn't believe, and carte blanche to lay down the law. Bounties, recovery, security contracts, you name it. With the authority to bring in perps, asset recovery, access to warrants. It's wild, Jim. City's going to hell. But all that work? I had to take advantage. But you know as well as anyone, I ain't exactly the calm and rational type. Never been much of a diplomat either.
I think I know where this is going, Hank. Whose feathers did you ruffle?
Some of the types I had to deal with on agency biz really bent me out of shape. I maybe torched a few bridges.
Oh, say nothing. That's interesting. I've known you long enough to know this is an idle chit-chat. What's the pitch?
You got me. I need you, Jim.
Can't you clean up your own? What happens if we say nothing?
Come on, buddy. I wouldn't be asking, but you've always had my back. Been that way from high school right through to the force. We bring out the best in each other.
Okay, Hank, I'll help you out. But what exactly is the issue?
I knew you'd come through.
Kowalski? That's why I'm like, I feel like that's a name from a movie. Because I can even hear, like, I feel like I can hear someone saying the name Kowalski. Anyway.
Like I said, bridges burned, yada, yada, yada. Long and short of it is, some big jobs fell through, and I'm short on rent for the office this month.
How short?
Short, but it doesn't matter. I've got a thing or two lined up. When they hear Jim Baylor's calling the shots, they'll eat it up.
Calling the shots?
Name's clean now. Client don't like me, but with your face on the agency, that changes things. You pull off a few jobs that restores trust, you know.
Say
Penny
nothing.
and Larry keep the lights on. They deserve better, but don't tell them that. The place would fall apart without their support.
Anyone who can put up with your nonsense is a special kind of person, Hank.
True though that may be, who can say no to this face?
Apparently not
Anyways,
me.
This is the agency. Not much to look at, I know, but like I said, it's a fixer-upper.
I don't think I was thinking of the penguin from Madagascar, but maybe I was. Who knows? Maybe that's a reference in itself.
You need to talk to case officers in the agency. Cases are tied to caseloads. A caseload consists of several cases. Case officers can give you caseloads, which consist of individual cases that need to be completed.
So many uses of the word case. Case officers can give you caseloads, which consist of individual cases that need to be completed.
Let's
Gotcha.
get the ball rolling here. Accept your first caseload.
There are many different case types, including security, repossession, fugitive recovery, moonlighting, and 24/7. The caseload is composed of a number of cases you need to complete in a limited time. Accept the caseload. Sure. And then exit. These are your currently available funds. Oof. First, you need to hire an agent. Select plus to access the agent screen. Nope. I see how that works. Agents are the bread and butter of the agency. Each agent has a unique bio, stats, inventory, and potential traits. Agents are busy people, and your agency isn't the only one in town. As freelancers, they have the opportunity to work when and where they want. Therefore, the agent pool is dynamic. When hiring new agents, the presently available agents are shown. This pool is refreshed regularly. Agents are freelance operatives and are only employed on a temporary basis. They are available in the agency from the potential hiring pool, which refreshes regularly. Agents have different tiers. Usually the higher tier agents have better stats. Right now, only tier 1 agents are available. Action points are like stamina. Each action requires a different amount of action points. Is her name Ted? Oh, Theodora. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I have never seen a woman named Ted. Action points are like stamina. Each action requires a different amount of action points. A stat roll is used when an agent is attempting to overcome an obstacle. Stats determine the number of dice an agent has available for a stat roll. By default, agents have 2 gear slots. More can be purchased. You can access the bio section to learn more about each agent. Each agent has different pay rate. Once hired, they are added to your roster. Their shift will end once their action points are depleted. Rates per agent scale according to their level. That means higher level agents cost more money. Based on the first caseload, Agent Theodora Winter seems to have the best stats. Hire them, but whatever, we're not your mom. Okay, that sounds good. I kind of want to see... So this... this is MJ Maurice J. Sugar. I don't have time for conjecture. A soothing, controllable timber? And intense eye contact are the first things you notice about Maurice Sugar. He's a pragmatic, logical man with little tolerance for new age flim-flam and wild conspiracy theories. He jokes that he carries Occam's switchblade, in a boot sheath. He's been known to lose his temper on stakes when unfound theories about everything from the Russians to the Kennedy assassination come up. Ultimately, though, he's a guy you'd want on your side, as his broad shoulders and broader skill set bring much to the table. Now, okay, so what is... So that's... I wish it showed me... Like, because I'm sure we'll learn what the, symbols mean. Looks like the fist is probably, like, punching. Intellect. Maybe, like, how perceptive they are. The one hand... I don't know. I mean, this one... No, okay. So the audio pen has the same symbol. So maybe it's like using tools, and then maybe the last one is like if people like them or something. Yeah, it might be like sleight of hand or something. Something related to that. This is Gloria Galati or Lada. Give me a drink. I'm a delicate flower and I need to get watered. Gloria Galati likes to play with the boys, shooting, cussing, drinking, and smoking 3 packs a day. Gloria, that's not good. She embodies the style and swagger of a Mickey Spillane character. A Mickey Spillane character in heels. I don't know who Mickey Spillane is. Her gruff, tough persona was adopted during her second tour of Vietnam, where she was a grunt. She's an ace shot. She should be as she started a radical feminist militia after her discharge back in the mid-70s. After it disbanded, she easily segued into a career in private investigation. So she's really good at punching. One intellect, 2 perception, no sleight of hand things, and 1 handshake. But she has night vision and a walkie-talkie, so that gives her +1s to that. So she has... Okay. She at least has 1 in everything. This is the one then that they say that we should, which will probably go with their suggestion, but I'm just reading all of their... Maurice... He actually does kind of look like Reese Darby a little bit. I can see that, for sure. That's right, I'm in a band. Theodora Winter has been in the local rock scene as a roadie for years. Their drive to get their band, the Scaremares, noticed has inspired them to work any angle they can, outside of actually taking guitar lessons. They learned some computer skills to try and hack into a major label and insert themselves onto the roster of artists. They've stalked A&R reps in town, scouting local bands, and talked their ears off. No dice yet, but maybe somewhere down the line they'll find some success. Okay, 3 punchies, 2 brains, no perception, no hand, and handshake. Comes with handcuffs. So she would have no perception or whatever. Eyes. She has no eyes. She has no eyes. All right. Blondie or Lori Abbott. Jesus saves, but I take the pictures. Lori Abbott used to hang at the local watering hole, picking people up and keeping life interesting with riveting conversation, but in recent years she's found God and a calling, and she's become quite good at catching cheaters, both through her interpersonal skills. Maybe that's what it is, like, that's the handshake probably. And telephoto lens, she's gotten many a client out of a no-fault divorce. She's still got that swagger and the looks to back it up. She keeps fit at the gym and still goes out, but she's not the party girl she used to be by any measure. She has a gun and a lockpick. Oh, that's cool. She actually has, I mean, kind of has a lot of stats. She has two punch, one smarts, 1 eye, 1 hand. Actually, well, technically 2 hands and 3 punches, actually, because of the gun. Goodness. And Jan Johnson. Positivity isn't a 4-letter word. It's fudging awesome. Janet Johnson recently retired from the SCPD, where she worked closely with the Organized Crime Division. She began working as a PI to busy herself, but like everything, she ended up attacking the work with gusto. Her positive energy can be felt whenever she's in the room, lighting it up with good vibes. She gets tough work done with a smile and is willing to take on the big jobs with a fervor and intensity that contrasts her good nature. She is fearless and will go any place, no matter how ugly, and smile like she belongs there. She has a shotgun. So she has 2 punches, technically. 1 smarts, 2 eyes she has. No hands, and 3 handshakes. So I guess if you needed a job where they're, like, nice or something. Anyway, let's hire Ted, because it said so.
You got a task for me, boss?
That's right. I'm in a band. The agent's now on your roster. The agent has been added to your roster. You can unlock additional agent slots here. They're permanent. These are permanent upgrades, but don't worry about this now. There are more pressing matters. In the main menu, the game can be saved and loaded. This toggleable feature gives you an overview of active cases. This shows the progress of time. Contracts are time-based, so maintaining an overview of the elapsed time is essential. Seneca Steelworks needs extra security. So does that show me a bowling bouncer? There's a bowling competition coming up and extra security is required. Babysitter bodyguard. A minor political figure is passing through Seneca. They've requested additional security. Sure.
We need your support on this security contract.
Security cases typically involve the safekeeping of objects or individuals. Each case has a tier which impacts the difficulty of the stat roll. Cases offer multiple reward types: money, reputation, XP, loyalty, and action points. The case info gives you some important clues. Read the case information carefully to determine which stats are required. Once the case is open, you can determine which agent is best suited for the case by referring to the agent roster. Select an agent from the roster by selecting the agent's portrait. The amount of action points required to send an agent is determined by the distance to the case. Okay. Select the case start. Wannabe big shot congressional candidate Thomas Bowyer is in town for the day, and we need to someone to babysit him. He's requested additional security to inflate his larger-than-life ego. If you ask me, your agent will be eye candy and nothing more. Should be an easy payday, though, am I right? Send over an agent who's got some muscle or has smarts. She has both. Right?
Rolling out.
There you go. You can pause time or fast forward.
10 Did you watch
You
the
can-
Sabres game last night?
I didn't. You can pause, continue, or fast forwarding time. Time is automatically paused when a panel's opened.
Location reached.
Once an agent reaches their destination, you will have a limited time to advise them on how to proceed. Take too long, and your agent will automatically fail. Select the agent in the map overview. We've gone ahead and paused time for this first decision to make things easier. So I have to go to them. Decision time. Choose the best course of action. Before meeting the mayor, Bowyer complains of stomach cramps. Choose the best course of action based on your agent's stats. Highlight each option for more information. Interesting. Okay. Bowyer complains of stomach cramps and hurries to the bathroom. When they're still not back, Agent Winter goes to look for them and finds them down a back alley, stuck behind a shutter. What they're doing there will have to wait. Bowyer needs a quick exit if they're to keep their appointment, and this door looks like it won't budge easily. So I can either break him out or open the shutter. A short run and a firm shoulder might do it, or that door is an opening without circumventing the system. We have a bunch of strength, so let's do that. The dice roll mechanic for security cases is referred to as a 4-up. This means that a 4, 5, or 6 is required for a success. The number of successes required is shown here on the screen. Tier 1 cases always have the same difficulty, times 3 success. Tier 2 requires 4, etc. Does that mean Tier 1 cases always have the same difficulty, times 3 success. Tier 2 requires 4. In this case, 3 dice with the results of 4, 5, or 6 are required to succeed. Okay. Here you can see the number of available dice for the roll. Agent Winter has the strength stat with a value of 3. This means they have a 3 dice. We're at a 10. To increase your chance of success, you can use gear. Select a gear card with associated stat value. Only gear cards with the specific stat association will grant additional dice rolls. So we don't have one. Don't have enough dice for the required roll? No problem. You can use your agent's action points to gain an additional dice. The action point cost per dice exponentially greater for each additional die used. Select roll to begin. Okay, so it says up at the top. So a 12 is a critical success. 10... Wait. That is... Hold on. 15? Wait. Oh, right, because there's an additional die. Yeah. 15 is a success. 3, 2, 1, it would be a failure. 1, 1 is a critical failure. All right. If you have a 4, 5, or 6, drag and drop the dice into the slots here. After the dice are slotted, you can re-roll them if there are any remaining die. Here you can see how many re-rolls you have. Once completed, press N to conclude the stat roll. So I'm trying to get a 4, 5, 6. Is that how that works? So, like, what happens if I... Mon! Thank you so much for the $50 towards the trip. You didn't need to do that. But thank you very much.
For the Aussie trip. Merry belated festivities, mate.
Thank you very much, Mon. I really appreciate that. So we're at 860 now? 860... I need to update the percentage number, I think. Hold on. Percent. What would that be? Yes. Okay, so hold on. Let me update. Where is this? Percentage. Yes, we have moved up 1%. You guys can see it for yourself now. But Mon, thank you so much for the $50. We're getting closer. We're getting close. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. It's updated. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Mon. We're getting closer. Getting closer to the way. Incredible. Thank you, Mon. Thank you. So, I mean, okay, so if I do, so I failed. Okay, this is the contract resolution text. Read it or not, we're not going to judge you. Contract failed. Agent Winter charges the door to no avail. They try again and again. Even Bowyer tells them to not hurt themselves, which is what they inevitably do. Another member of the security team calls the fire service to cut the door open, and the ambulance service to see, to Agent Winter's dislocated shoulder. Needless to say, Bowyer missed their appointment. Later, when they head back to the airport, the entourage leaves without your agent. Oof. Here you can see the rewards or penalties based on the outcome. We got at least 100 experience, but -2, like, reputation. Back to lurking. Thank you for the lurk, and thank you again for that $50. You should keep an eye on your agent's action points. If they get too low, they won't be able to do much. What is this? You can always end an agent shift prematurely, sending them off, freeing an agent slot. When agents' action points get to 0, they head back to the agency and end their shift. They'll eventually be added back to the hiring pool, and you'll be able to hire them again at one point. Have a bit of understanding. They're not robots. Agents need to recharge those batteries and go to the video rental store, iron their parachute pants, etc. They have a life too, you know. After a bit of R&R, agents will be available again in the agent pool. For the next case, you might want to send your agent to one of the shops to buy some gear. Select a shop. We have a gun
I'm
shop,
just sitting
maybe?
here, twiddling my thumbs. Give me something to do.
Shops specialize in certain types of gear. The same gear may be found in a different shop, but for a different price. It pays the shop around. Shop inventory is refreshed. Through case officer reputation upgrades, additional gear tiers can be unlocked. Higher tier gear items may be more expensive, but their durability and effectiveness are increased. Each gear card can be associated with a specific stat or puzzle bonus. By using the card, the stat value is temporarily increased. Gear cards have a limited number of uses before they are removed from the agent's inventory. Higher tier gear cards usually have increased durability factors. Select a gear card and then send your agent to the shop by selecting the Go to Shop button. I feel like, I mean, we don't have a lot of money, but sure. So hold on. So I pick that, and then I tell them, no. There you go.
I'm on my way.
This is the 80s. There's no same-day delivery. Your agents will have to put the pedal to the metal and hoof it over to pick up the gear. When your agent reaches the shop, the gear is automatically added to the inventory. Now try to complete the caseload. We have, I guess, yeah, we'll have to try to.
On location.
Mail fraud. Someone's running a mail fraud scheme.
We need your support on the security contract.
Quick reflexes or charm. Oh, maybe the hand thing is reflexes. Maybe that's what it is. So, okay. Is that our only, what is this? The office. Bank. At the bank, you can borrow money. Bear in mind that relatively steep interest rates apply. You only have one active loan at a time, not including a crisis loan. To unlock the next tier, you have to have paid back the previous loan. You got to build up your reputation with the bank. They don't just hand out money to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You can choose how much of the loan you'd like to repay at any time. Okay, let's wait for that.
We're going to need some security personnel.
Our beloved watchman here at Seneca Steelworks recently passed away. I need someone. She's strong.
On it.
I think. Seems strong, anyways. How does... Oh, so you can just tab over. Okay, that's nice. How do you... Does this do anything? No. Gotta get ready for them to advise
I've arrived.
them. While skirting the perimeter of the steelworks, Agent Winter observes an 18-wheeler pulling up outside a disused loading bay round the back. Apparently, they're here to make a pickup, but it's not on the schedule. In Agent Winter's experience, things out of the ordinary like this usually mean trouble. Gain access and search the old loading bay. All right. So, okay, again, we need a 4, 5, and 6.
See you, Space Cowboy.
So we put that there. And thank you for the alert, Gilmore. Okay. So, interestingly, I can't add another... Oh, wait, a success? How did that work? I guess I still, like, passed the threshold number, I guess. Agent Winter, because it was still pretty high. Agent Winter steps inside the old loading bay. They find dusty covered equipment and a broken down forklift, but they're in the corner is a truck bed of shining steel I-beams. And what's clear from the bricked up wall at the back, that the building is isolated from the rest of the complex. It's a stash. Your agent calls in the SCPD, and several officers arrive to make arrests. It seems workers were skimming a little off the top. Michael would be proud. Good job, Ted.
I don't know how much longer I can keep my eyes open.
Okay, yeah, it is pretty late. Can I just dismiss you? Wait. Hold on. Wait, well, hold up. We got a map drop here. These are extremely time-sensitive bonuses for your agent. Map drops offer either action point buffs or golden dice buff. Sounds fun, right? Try and snag a map drop if you can. Time limit action point buff gives your agent temporary action points. The buff stats can overflow. The time-limited golden die buff gives your agents an additional die during their next 2, 3, or 4 stat rolls. Map drops are a great way to give your agents an extra boost while out
Hey,
in
it's
the
your
field.
time. But shouldn't I be on a contract or something?
Where is this special thing? Oh, is it this? Oh, it's this.
I've heard good.
Right? No. Check it out. It's a gray line case. These case types occasionally appear, and they are not tied to a case officer. Now, challenges required for this case type, to which agent you send, is irrelevant. These cases pose moral dilemmas, which can give you some interesting rewards. Be warned, though, case officers frown down upon this case type, and you'll lose reputation with all case officers. I mean, I guess we might as well. Oh, but can we? No, we can't. 'Cause she only has a couple things.
Shouldn't I be doing something?
How can I send you home? I mean, it says you do it automatically, but like... Oh, look at that. Strength, intelligence, perception, reflexes, empathy. And shift, though. We ended someone's shift. Agent is leaving. Caseload ran timeout.
Huh.
Or-
Well, there's definitely room for improvement with your caseload results.
I mean, incomplete. I mean, I guess I see, but we didn't have enough energy for that, so I don't know. Okay, so once she leaves, she's taking her sweet time. Oh, the coffee icon, I see. That's what that other thing was. We have 183. Bye, Ted. All right. We have Lynn, Bev, Raven, and we still have Blondie. Lynn. Ooh, that's not a Bakelite girl. I don't know what Bakelite means. Linnea was born here in Seneca City, a child of Sudanese parents who expected her to marry young and start a family. This was the last thing Linnea wanted. So she struck out on her own, taking on a gig as a secret shopper and then moving up to a loss prevention consultant for large department stores. Now she's branching out further as the need for PI work in Seneca is growing. As she moves further and further into her work, she moves further away from a traditional marriage. She's proud of her independence and regrets nothing. She has 1 punch, 2 smarts, 2 eyes, no reflexes, and I forget what we said the last one was. Like, not empathy, but sort of. Beverly Kirsch. Oh, dear me, that's a crime. Beverly Kirsch was a recently divorced child of the Great Depression, finally living on her own when she became obsessed with the notion that her neighbor across the alley from her high-rise apartment was a serial killer. She took to spying on him to prove it. She discovered she was wrong in time, but found a passion for the work. Luckily, her neighbor was none the wiser, but she developed quite the skill set as a result. Due to her fixation on murderers, she's also amassed a vast library of true crime books. So she has 1 punch, 2 smarts, 2 eyes, 1 reflex, bad with people. 0 no reflex. Absolutely no reflex. We have Raven. Erica Draven. Wow, she has a lot of energy. She has 14. No, is the quote. Erica Draven strikes an imposing image in her sleek black leather jacket emblazoned with a bat patch of a spread-winged crow. Her platinum blonde hair matches the sheen of her 1984 MBM Dusk Turbo she rips around town in. Her work kit fills the entire trunk. Electronics, car parts, a heavy crowbar with influencer etched into the high carbon steel. Honestly, same. She haunts the highways and back alleys of Seneca City like a wraith. Beware, if you're her target, she can be terse and matter of fact, but she has a soft spot for people who've been preyed upon. She has 2 punches, is dumb as a rock. 1 eye, 1 reflex, 2, and is good with people? Question mark? Oh, and she has what gear? A recorder, and helps her with interacting with people. Let's try her because she has 14 energy, and we have the money.
You got a task for me, boss?
What does that mean? Hire your second agent. Nice. Okay. All right. Where are you going? Where are you going? We have special delivery. Transport several bank security boxes. So I guess we have to do all of these, or that's like
security personnel.
simple delivery contracts. They don't get fancy. Go to the bank, pick up security boxes, and drop them at the financial reserve. Send an agent who's able to quickly comprehend a situation, or at least has quick reflexes. Well, she's not smart, but
On it.
she has reflexes. A reflex. Rear Window is very good. I like Rear Window. That's kind of what that reminded me of. The bio of the lady with the murderer.
Destination reached.
Agent Draven radios in. You faintly hear Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper playing over the radio in the background. Your agent has hit an unforeseen construction roadblock. They know a different route, but it hasn't been scoped out. The alt route would definitely be a risky choice, but the client would appreciate it if we managed to get there on time. So we need to use reflexes. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. So 4. So, oh, is a 4, okay, you don't have to get 4, 5, 6. You just need to get a 4 or higher. I understand how that works. Right, okay. I thought we had to get that specific, like, configuration of dice, but anyway. Agent Draven fails, tried to weave through traffic with smart reflexes, but it was a stop-start endeavor. It also involved a lot of beeping and shouting from fellow motorists and numerous minor collisions. They eventually arrived at the financial reserve and offload the security boxes. Personal belongings therein are now safely in the vault, no thanks to Agent Draven. But, I mean, they still got there.
Contract failed.
Okay. What should I do? Go here, I guess.
I need your best agent on this security detail.
This bowling competition is the meat and potatoes of the bowling calendar and attracts spectators from across the state. And the last thing we want is gate crashers spoiling the fun. Send an agent that isn't afraid to bust some heads, she can, if need be, or one that has a keen eye. All right.
Consider it done.
I feel like we have not done a good job. We've failed like half of the ones that we've done. More than half at this point.
Location reached.
Emotions are running high at the competition. The $5,000 cash prize for the winning team probably has something to do with it. As the night progresses, the winners are announced. An altercation breaks out at the judges' stand. Apparently, the prize money has gone missing. Someone is running for the door. This is likely requires decisive action from Agent Draven. Tackle him. Okay. So, all right. Whoops. Cancel. No! I just rolled this. I couldn't cancel my thing. Okay, but we succeeded. Luckily. Agent Draven tackles the thief, who gets up ready to fight for the stolen winnings. Agent Draven dodges their wayward swings and delivers a flurry of hooks, knocking them off balance. The other security staff arrives and restrains the thief, while your agent picks up the winnings, which had fallen onto the asphalt. They return them to the rightful winner. Okay, excellent. We got some money. We needed money. And experience.
That's a wrap.
We got 3 crowns. We're getting some crowns. Alright.
This is a top priority security contract.
This is the 80s, which means a port authority has more to worry about than contraband on the dockside. We're updating our digital security system. Send an agent to collect our grocery list of electronic gadgets for a security upgrade. We need someone with an inquiring mind or who's perceptive. She has 1 perception.
Heading out now.
So that's fine, I'm sure. Oh, wait, so like, hold on. Can I like... Missing requirements. Agent selected or the one who's not available to start the case. Select a different one. So I can't get it because she's already like on the way to a case, I guess. That's
I'm here.
She could use extra dice rolls. While assisting the technicians with the security system, Agent Draven notices that one of the nearby screening machines is on the fritz with lost property still cycling through. They'd hate for a hazardous or dangerous item to go unnoticed. That said, the working scanner would be the quickest way to find suspect items. So either use intelligence or perception. I have to go with perception. So we need 3 successes. Guess we'll do that. Okay, we have a 6. Another 6. So is that a success then? Because we got a double 6. Failed. I'm confused how the rolling mechanic works, to be honest. With Agent Draven's failure at the screening, the Port Authority is thrown into disarray as the wrongly approved luggage is tracked down. With such distraction, it was inevitable that the new security system installed would suffer. The supervisor, Natalie, later calls you up demanding what the point of digital security is if your agents can't spot what's under their nose. Touche. Well, look, Raven hasn't done
I need some R&R or I'm gonna lose it.
Okay. Well, sure. Go home. You're done. You're done, Raven.
See? It's pretty straightforward. You can see the caseload results here. When enough reputation is gained with an individual case officer, rewards can be unlocked.
This game is odd, steep learn. Yeah, I like the game. I'm unsure how the rolling mechanic works because I had 2 6s, unless it means like you can't have a 3rd die along with those 2 6s, but I don't know. I'm confused how all of that works. Like, maybe I don't know if there's a way that I didn't put that 1 in there, and if I just included the 2 6s, maybe that's it. I really don't know. Reputation gained during a caseload is added to the reputation bar of the case officer. Once the caseload is completed, each level gives you a specific bonus. Oh. Our agents are trying their best, I think. Agent slot unlocked. We can't afford one. Additional agent can now be added to the roster. More agents means being able to accept more contracts.
Each case officer offers a specific type of contract. When caseloads are completed, reputation with the individual case officer is either gained or lost. Running the agency is one thing, but if we want to really make a name for ourselves, we need to up our game. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we have an opportunity to deliver rough justice, especially with the implications of the new Seneca Enforcement Act. One way of doing this is to tackle operational leads. Each operational lead has specific requirements. Once those are met, then it's made available.
Hi.
Who's Larry?
I'm the case officer in charge of 24/7 cases. Now, some may argue that they're not as lucrative as other case types, but these are the bread and butter of any respectable agency. Besides that, if you keep me and my clients happy, the potential rewards are well worth it.
All right. By accepting caseloads from case officers, you can rough justice. Lol. You can unlock some very interesting bonuses and perks that will help you be more efficient in the game. Check the icons on the reputation bar of each case officer for more details. Complete operations to progress further in the story. Operations consist of individual leads. Specific conditions are required to unlock an operation. For the first one, Hank's reputation needs to increase. All right, but hold on. Sure. Wait, next level 45? Okay. Okay, so the agent is leaving currently. while she's doing that. Cheryl. Forget about it. I got this. Shirley DeLuca hails from Little Italy in New York. She watched friends and family hustle with small-time rackets and money-making schemes all through her formative years. When she saw her dad taken away in handcuffs, she realized that crime doesn't always pay and shifted her attention to loss prevention. Advising for small business owners, she can spot a hustler from a block away. She can typically tell a fake bill within seconds of even touching it. Once she pulled a phony bill from the collection basket at church and shamed the whole congregation. Goodness. She's 1 punch, 2 perception, 2 somethings, or hands, and 1 like relational thing. Charlotte is new. Charlotte's new. Sweet wine, sweet kisses, sweet life. Charlotte Sanchez is a zesty 31-year-old who enjoys women, hiking, dining out, and swimming. A flirty, fun lady with a love of people, life, and music. She grew up laughing in a working-class neighborhood where she forged lifelong bonds of friendship. She's currently in a relationship with her first steady since her grad school days when she studied psychology. Despite her love of the music of people, she really values her time alone and will often go solo on long walks and hikes to capture her hometown with her camera. I don't know what that means. Love of the music of people. What are her stats? 2 punches, 1 smarts, 2 eyes, 1 thing. Bruce Gray. Criminals are a frightened, superstitious lot. Bruce Gray comes from money, but don't mistake him for a dilettante. Dilettante? He knows the streets, many nights spent cruising the neon-lit night spots of the city, looking for trouble of the best kind. His square jaw and slicked graying hair strike an imposing visage. He's most at ease on stakeouts, watching his quarry from the shadows, waiting for them to reveal their intentions. His hatred of criminals has, in the past, made it difficult to pursue quality work for the DA and exonerating suspects, but his love for the truth supersedes his own biases. He has 1 punch, 1 smart, 2 eyes, 1 hand, 2 hands. Bev and Lada. Okay. I want to see. Let's hire Bev.
What should I do?
I feel like smarts is used a lot from what we've seen. Okay, so a 24/7 case. What is this exactly? Wave decoder, technical
I've heard
assistance.
good things about your agency. I hope
This
you can
contract
help me with
type
this.
is focused on puzzles. Although not as lucrative as other case types, they are a good opportunity to train, as puzzles are potential challenges in other case types. Each puzzle is unique. Don't be a grog. Gotta have that brain part right. Each puzzle is unique in its own right. Some rely on logic, where others are reflex-based. Puzzle challenges are tier-based. That means if you have a tier 3 case, you can expect a tier 3 puzzle. The higher the tier, the more difficult the puzzle will be. For a challenge, higher difficulties are available to put your abilities to the test. The agent or the one selected was not available to start the case. Wait, heads up. Before you send an agent on 20, it is advisable to train in the training center. Wait.
Consider it done.
Hold on. Whoops. How do I... In the training center? I don't know where that is.
On location.
Unless that's, like, on the map. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay. Beginning their shift. Alright. Wave decoder. Match up the waves within the allotted time. Tutorial. Ah, so it's this thing. Right, okay. Adjust the amplitude and wavelength knobs in order to match up the source waves. Amplitude up, amplitude down, wavelength up, change direction. I didn't even know where the time was, but 20 seconds, new personal best. Agent Kirsch has successfully completed their assignment. The client is pleased with their work. Get a reward. $50, 2 energy, a bunch of experience, and 2 hats.
Contract successfully completed.
Kind of like that. Wait.
I've heard some good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this. Rolling out.
Triangulating device is on the fritz again. Oh, not the triangulating device. I probably don't have enough money to hire somebody, so we'll wait. What is that? Oh, is this the training center? Ah, okay. I thought the training center was like a menu thing.
I've arrived.
All right, the triangulator. Adjust the frequency. Oh, you can just skip, which is interesting. Adjust the frequency to scan for pings and isolate the location of the signal. Move the frequency line on the right hand side to be within the signal sweep range. Cone to isolate the location by pressing left or right arrows on the screen. Press the red button to confirm within the allotted time. Okay. This seems easy enough. Wait. Huh? What? Huh? What? Am I not? What am I doing something? Huh? Do I need to press it when it beeps? Or like close to it? That didn't make sense to me. Yep. Okay, we did not do well.
Contract failed. We'll have to do better next time.
Okay, hold on. Can you go to the training center? Training center, various puzzles can be completed. They do not grant any monetary rewards. The purpose is to understand the workings of the various puzzles without risk. During a case, action points will be deducted from your agent if the puzzle is not completed within a lot of time. Oops. This is, however, not the case in the training center, making it a valuable tool to get accustomed to the various puzzles without fear of repercussions. Each puzzle has a number of difficulty tiers. The puzzle tiers are reflected in the case tier difficulty. Okay, wait. So, triangulator. Okay, also, so what's nice is they don't have to go there, which is tutorial. Select left and right, and then X. Move the frequency line on the right-hand side to be within the signal sweep range. Oh, hold on. Okay. I think I understand that one a little bit better now. It has to do with you have to look at how close to the center the boot is on the left side, and that tells you kind of where to put it, where to put your line within that area, I think. Let me try that again. So I feel like that's because it's on the outer ring. Yeah, and then I feel like it'll be this way. Oh. I think that's what it is. The instructions I feel like were not very clear. These are the other ones. These look pretty cool though. Okay, so
We're gonna need some security personnel.
Have you ever heard of the Concubines? They're coming to Seneca City, which means every young punk in the tri-state area will be here. Think you can handle a bunch of pogo bouncing punks and an agent with a keen eye. One that's maybe not afraid to put the smack down. She has a keen eye.
On it. Destination reached.
Wait. Oh, it was like it's selecting the shot behind her. During the intermission, Young Till I Die by 7 seconds blares to the loudspeakers. Agent Kirsch thinks they've spotted drugs being passed amongst the crowd, but they are meant to remain steadfast and do crowd control, not anti-narcotics work. That said, though, a drug-fueled crowd will be harder to handle. She's smart, so we're gonna do. Or she has eyes, I mean. So, like... Okay, we have 4-4... 3, 2, 6. Okay, so we should succeed. Excellent. When the concubines take the stage, the crowd erupts into a chaotic mosh pit. Agent Kirsch plucks people from the mob when they are too exhausted to stand, when the crowd surfed over the barrier. Later, the arcade's owner, Morris Boggs, sends you a copy of the Concubines EP, though, given the drugs bust that derailed that later stage of the show, you don't think it's to thank you. We got 55 doll hairs.
That's a wrap.
Can I just send her to, like...
The results of your caseload are okay.
We did successfully do one, but... What can you do?
Nice. You finished the caseload.
2-2. I mean, yeah, I guess we did technically
Hi,
finish
I'm
it.
Penny. I'm the case
Oh.
officer in charge of repossession cases. These cases involve the retrieval of collateral or outstanding rented or leased vehicles. The majority of my clients are debt collection agencies, which pay a pretty penny. It's imperative that we focus on repossession cases if we want to make a name for our agency. I'm relying on you to make sure that these case types are taken care of.
Alright. So, we'll do that. We'll do another one of these, I think. I can't tell if there's, like...
I've heard some good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Haywire. Oh, wait, our triangulating device is on the fritz. Okay. We need it to be tested and verified before we send... Okay.
On my way.
We can do this. I believe.
Location reached.
Alrighty. Let's try this again. Was that not it? Oh, maybe you just had to press X at the right time. Maybe it's not even... Oh, yeah, I guess that's what it is. It's not even... I thought you had to select... But I guess not. I think it's just like... Interesting. Okay. So I was just doing it very wrong at first. Agent Kirsch has successfully completed their assignment. The client is pleased with their work. Excellent. 2 energy, $50.
Contract done.
What is the plane? Oh, it's just that. It's just a plane. Okay, we won't read all this again. She has 2 smarts. I feel like she seems well-rounded.
Are we getting overtime for this?
Okay. So we'll send...
I need your best agent on this security detail.
Good people skills. Or firm hand. Okay. She has a shotgun, I believe. No, she has a bulletproof vest. Okay. What's happening?
On my way.
And then you... New informant available.
I may have something for you.
Oh, this is a tier 3 case. Tier 3 cases are more difficult than tier 1 or 2. Make sure...
If you want it, come meet me.
It's not like moonlighting cases. You need to pay informants. Oh, we don't have money. Okay. Dicey prospect, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we can't do that.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this. Heading out now.
Okay. So, empathy or strength? We're gonna do empathy because she has a vest that'll help us. Why can't I? Hold on. I can't select. Oh, okay, wait. There we go. Let's try that. So 2 4s. And a 5. Excellent. Agent Mahalia makes a compelling demonstration of why a tennis racket is a dangerous item to take on an airplane. What's more, they return soon after with some bubble wrap, packing tape in a cardboard box, and encourage the passenger to mail the item. Excellent. Very good.
Contract completed.
Got some money. All right, so next.
We're gonna need some security personnel.
Alright. Astute. She's smart. She's a smart girl.
Rolling out. I've arrived.
Nope.
I'm here.
Agent Mahalia arrives at the location. Okay. Either intelligence or perception. She's equal at both. Okay. Double 5s. And a 4. Excellent. Very good, Lynn. Imagine this not
Contract
failing
successfully completed.
like back to back. Come on. Wait.
How
what?
should I proceed with this situation?
Agent Kirsch heads to the bank with the truck loading the winnings from the last race stuffed into garbage bags. These funds have not been accounted for yet, from your understanding. How should your agent proceed? Now we'll notice a few hundred. We should deliver. We did the right thing. Choose your reward. Draw a card. Okay. Hey, we got money. I'll take it. It was a lot of XP though.
Contract
I got 1,000.
completed.
Okay, can you go?
We need your support on this security contract.
Eye for details or nimble? Sure.
On it.
Alright, now. What is this? Oh, a tier 2. Oh,
Rolling out.
Destination
it definitely
reached.
picks up once you're like controlling multiple people at one time. Dungeons are high today. She's smarter, so let's do smarts. We have a 5. Okay, so we fail, I think. Yeah. All right. Bummer.
Man, I'm beat.
All right. It's time to send you home. She's on her way to get coffee, right?
On location.
This is a top priority security contract.
Oh, wait, what? Make sure you send an agent with the proper stats. Okay, no, we don't want to go here.
We're going to need some security personnel.
On it.
I don't think I told her to go to that tier 2.
Location reached.
Strength or empathy? And she doesn't have any... Go for strength. Okay. Oh, critical failure. Oh, okay. I see how the doubles work now. So you need to roll them. It's not just like... Got it. Okay. Well, you can't win them all. Now choose the lesser of the 2 evils. Better luck next time. Either -5 action points. Do action points, because she actually just got 7. Wait, so I have to still re-roll things. Oh, that's... So, okay, that's lame. So it's not even that we failed the thing, you still have to then, like... Interesting. We won. It's just that we rolled. Okay, well.
Contract done.
What can you do? Okay. Well, this is the last, like...
On my way.
Case. We might as well... do something, I guess.
I've arrived.
Empathy or intelligence. She's smart. So, we need 4 successes. Whoops. Wait, I rolled a double fail, though, right? Is that not how that works? Oh, you need to roll, I see, 3. Right, okay. Because you're rolling an additional die. Hey, we succeeded. Nice. Okay. 129, 389 experience, 6.
I don't know how much longer I can
crowns.
keep my eyes open.
All right. Good job with the caseload.
That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay. Look at that. All right. I think because we've kind of showed off a few different things, I think we'll probably stop here. But thank you, friends, for joining us and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Before we go, let me just give a few thank yous real quick to Emmers for the reset for 38 months. Gilmore for the tier 3 for 41 months. Sassy with the 5 gifted subs. Gilmore for the 100 bits. Emmers for the 100 bits. Emmers for the 2 bits. Sassy for the 200. Bruised for the 100. Bruised for another 200. Gilmore for 101 bits.
This suave, bearded man
Ribbons of Distinction, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're leaving.
Favorite
you've come at a terrible time. And Mon for the $50 to help us get towards closer to Australia. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. But friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and Happy New Year. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!